Hello, survivors! Hello! Did you see my James team, guys? Did you see the James team? It was a bit too much. Look at it. He's mad. All by himself. I wasn't actually sure if he was going to win, but then he's getting hit for 20, so it's like, yeah, he's winning. He's winning. We good. How's it going, guys? How you doing? How's your days? How's your weekends? What's up, Eric? Duck TV. What's up, Long, as well? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Armut, Noah. How's it going? Sinistro, or Sinestro, should I say? Sorry. Ryan as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. So it looks like kind of carried on from yesterday. But it looks like Walkers are going to be winning this by the looks of things. There is still 8 hours left nearly. I think in 20 minutes it's 8 hour countdown. Oh wait, well, yeah, the clock at the top kind of gives that away. I was looking at my time, trying to work out when does this finish. It actually says at the time, event ends in 8 minutes 22 hours. 8 minutes 22 hours, guys. That's how long it's got left. Yeah, 8 hours 22 minutes. But I mean, that's gonna be really hard to catch up. They've opened the gap up more. They Victors have dropped down to fourth, but they are really close to third place. Chaos Theory are just hitting a lot of wars. They have lost more, but they have also won more, but they've also warred more, basically. But that is the top four, almost guaranteed. And honestly, I think that's probably going to be the top two. And then it's going to be a battle for third place. Let's scroll down. See anyone else that's battling? This battle for 11th place. Is it 11th place in the war? I think it's 10. Oops. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, so 11th place doesn't mean too much, but it's a bit of pride on the line, I guess. Battle for 15th. Reasonable battle. Battle for 19th. All Jokers Elite. Oh, there's a few here. 3 factions battling for top 20. That's kind of cool. I like that. Top 20, being in top 20 will be quite a reasonable mark. Some more battles going on. What's this? 1, 2, 3, really close. Yeah. Let's see if Usurping All Stars have won a war. I hope they have. Rogue Bums, Mr. C's faction. There's quite a few. Look at that. Look at that. That's real tight. 3 factions so close together. 31, 32, 33. Very close. Got some other ones that's pretty close as well. These 3. Okay. Little gaps here and there. That one's, these 2 quite close. These 2 are quite close. And then Usurping All Stars 1-1. Yay! They did get a win. Awesome. That's good news. That is good news. That would suck. That would suck. What's up, Trader Trasher? Trying to hit my 400k milestone before I go to bed, Dan. 400k. I saw some guys with Frost plus Trader and one with 2 Frost Trader, Princess Shiva. How is that possible? What do you mean, how is this possible? You can pretty much buy anything you want in this game. You can also grind for 2 of those characters. I've nearly got 2 of those. I've nearly got a Frost. And most people would have a Princess by now, most likely. Definitely possible. But you would have had to spend for Shiva and Trader, and probably 1 or 2 of the Frosts. But yeah, UA won a match. Yep. What's up, Demas? the Rosario Tijeras. No English. You know, speak English. You have Georgia mugshot look. Mugshot? What? I don't have a mugshot. I have her art, but I don't have her mugshot. I've got her art on my thumbnail. Do you mean her picture when she's in your profile? Is that what you mean? I do not has, no. For my own S-Class tier list. Ah, right, you mean like this? Like this sort of thing. Like roster picture. Do they look exactly the same in the roster? No, they don't. I guess that's the only way you could get it though, because Georgia won't go into here. Which is a shame, because these ones look much nicer. And then the roster picks. The roster picks are kind of like all over the place. Are they maxed out in here? I mean, they are, but it doesn't show them as maxed out for whatever reason. No, I don't have that. I don't think anyone will have it until the end of the World Champions. The collection should go live soon. Let me just see what was said. Oh, okay. It goes live at the end of War. The Georgia collection. Not sure why they're leaving it late. I think it's so that people can't claim the 5-star or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's a straight S-Class that you turn it in for though. At least it was in the last World Champions. If you don't have it, it's okay. Yeah, no one has it. No one has it. Until people actually get the character, no one's gonna have the have it. Could you inform me if I mod 6-class Princess's weapon, would I lose it when it converted to S-Class? Yeah. Yeah, you do. You lose any 5-star weapon. No, you lose any 5-star character's weapon when you make them a 6-star, and you lose any 6-star character's weapon when you make them an S-Class. Like, it actually just destroys the weapon. Gone. So if you get a really good upgrade on the weapon, I mean, it'll be good while you've got them as an S-Class, a 6-star or a 5-star, but if you want to upgrade them to S-Class or whatever, they're done. Hey look, I'm cooking at the moment. How long are you on for? Probably about an hour and 15 minutes. Like another hour and 15 minutes. I'll probably stop at 6 UK time. Because I've got some work to do at 7. Then I'll be doing my work at 7 for probably 3 or 4 hours. And then I'll stream again probably about 11:30 tonight until the end of World Champions. And then I'll do my bonus little 10 pull for Kerry Ann. It's like an end of World Champions sort of like tradition that I started last World Champions and managed to get something. Maybe Andrew will come on my stream in the evening and give me the same luck that she gave me last time. I'm not liking this shorter war though, even though I'm not in it. It doesn't seem as... just seems a little bit less, basically. I liked it when it started earlier. It seemed nicer. That makes sense. Kind of random question. Do you think there will be another war character in the future? I'm close to tier 4 Eren and the war wheel is very underwhelming. I would just not spend your don't open your crates, just leave them there. That's what I did until Eren came out. I just left them there because even the old whales weren't very good for me. This new whale's terrible in my opinion, really bad. Really bad. Unless you're newer to the game, you're generally going to get something decent. Or if you've got like not many S classes, you're going to get generally something decent. And 6-star is unfortunately the main thing you're going to get. But yeah, I kind of wish they put mugshot again in the blog. Walker text, just delete the team mugshot so I cannot get any more mugshot. Just ask someone at the end, like Man on the Moon will get her, so he can give you the picture if you want it. Get Ron heads, it's worth it. I mean, tier 4 Eren for sure, and then just hold on to the crates. Don't if you don't claim what's in the crate, it's got more potential, right? So if they make the war wheel good in the future, then you can claim the war wheel stuff. If they bring out another war character, you can just claim the heads. The second you claim something, you're locked in. But Eren's definitely worth tier 4ing though, 100%. Who did Usurping All-Stars beat? I guess it was one of the people down here. And not to be mean, I just assume. What faction are you in, Trader Trashy? Are you in the War of Champions? I guess you are if you're going for a 400k milestone. Unless you're just trying to hit 400k. Win 1 and 92 lose. Because it's War of Champions, you're coming up against all the biggest spenders, so you're going to, like, half these factions are going to be really tough because they just got insane whale teams. And then, I mean, there's always going to be a bottom faction. It's always the way it is. Like, you see a faction at the top like this, 175 and 0. It's just exactly the same situation as this, just in reverse. That's just generally how it goes. Like, you can see the reverse of the score lines, right? Lost 5, lost 18, lost 8, lost 25, lost 21, lost 0. Alright? So this is basically the lost 0, lost 10, lost 15, lost 16, lost 11, lost 16. Yeah, like, it's just the same, but just in reverse. It's kind of disgusting. I mean, yeah, it's just the way it goes. There's always going to be a faction that's going to be like that. It's rare that you're going to have really good competition between all factions in an event. I mean, the competition between, like, even the top 4 there's a reasonable gap, you know. So Mr. C, what's up? You look familiar, Trader Trasher. You know, I kind of think of why they always put Strong Tune as what rewards. I don't know. It's actually kind of weird that they've done that. I pulled on the war wheel in my other region. Carl was the only 6-star on the wheel I had, along with Maya, and guess who I pulled? Kyle. Oofed. Why do you call it Rouge Bums? You know your faction name is actually Rogue Bums, Mr. C, right? It's not Rouge, that's Rogue. Yeah? Like, if we find your faction, it's R-O-G-U-E, Rogue. Not Rouge. Rouge means red. Rogue means, you know, it's Rogue. Look, R-O-G-U-E. When I was trying to find your faction, I was like, wait, he's told me the wrong name. This guy. I know strong S class are so limited and bad, but still, I mean, I don't think Steve was that bad. He just was only usable in certain parts of the game. He's not a raid character, in my opinion. The people last in WSC basically haven't lost. They get more than usual. Yeah, I mean, tell me what the first place is in a normal CRW, and they're probably getting less than 1,000 cards of their choice up to Rosita. It's weird that Dylan's in here, but it's nice to see that Dylan is coming back in the cards. So like, it's telling you, and he's come back early as well. He's come back before Clementine. And where are we up to on the daily crate? We're up to here. So he's 3 characters away, effectively. I think they should do like a side thing with character crates. That would be good. Like a daily, like they've got a daily roadmap right now, right? For the crates, the free ones. Let's just have a little check. They could introduce some other side PvP thing. PvE, sorry, not PvP. Because they don't have enough PvE in this game. Like, they've got this, right? They should remove Princess from this. And they should add Princess to this up because she's an event character. They should add Princess, Aaron, and what's the dude's name? Damn, what's the dude's name? Marlon and Rosie as a choice crate. And then just have like something else, not a roadmap, just like something new. That'd be cool. I don't know why. I guess I'm claiming this stuff. Why am I claiming this stuff? Division 1 in Gold League. Oh, it's because I got promoted. Where did I get to? I got to Platinum on this region. This was just what the, how did I get to Platinum on this region? This is literally a level 15 account that I didn't even play and I got to Plat. No words. Whatever, my English isn't my mother tongue. But sure, I get you. But I'm pretty sure the letters are the same in Swedish. You know, in terms of the order they go in. Are Dylan cards coming back? It looks like it, yeah. It looks like they will be. If they're in this crate, it looks like they would. I think they should add more than 1 cards for daily roadmap. I post the idea on Discord, basically telling that we should be able to farm more S-Class. Like, we get Lewis now, so why not add more to Clem cards? Because I think it's like a timing thing. They don't seem to release the promos very well, though. They don't, like, they release them in like more free areas and events and tournaments before they put them back as a secondary promo. Like when a promo comes out, they should do a second run of that promo at least 3 to 4 weeks later, at least. You know, like from a business standpoint, that seems like a really bad idea not to. Was Dylan before Rick? I feel like he wasn't. Dylan's event lasted a long time. Like Rick isn't in that list, but Rick was after Rosita for sure. I'm pretty sure. And we can see quite easily because they were both. Yeah, as you can see, Rick was after Yuji, after Rosita. The Gentleman's not in that though. Neither is Shiva. They don't really value Rosita by the looks of things. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's just because Bide isn't as good in the S-Class era, because even if it happens, it's not that much damage. 3k isn't really that much damage. So yeah. He is a cool character though. I can't remember Eric though. I can't remember. I think the best way to see is in the museum, maybe. Let's have a little look. Yeah, Dylan was after Aaron. Yeah, Dylan was way after. But Dylan's down here for some reason. All the way down here. I mean, I don't think that's right though, because he's after Doc Stevens here for some reason. So I think that's incorrect. But I think, was Dylan after Aaron or was he before Aaron? I think Dylan was after Aaron, right? Shattered Spring. I think Dylan was after Aaron. I can't really remember the order of the characters. I know he was before Doc Stevens though. When will Rick be released for free? I really want him. I don't know. They're probably going to put him in like War Rewards first. He might not ever go in the Daily Crate. We never get communication of the characters that will and won't go in Daily Crates and stuff. But he might go in tournaments. You know, like the Level Up had like 100. Was it Wang Fa or Shiva? I can't remember the crates that I wrote this week. I'll get him when they start releasing him. Yeah, S-Class. I mean, even as a 6-star, he's really cool. I'm using him as a 6-star at the moment. Let's start putting Rick in crates, yeah. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind at all. What's up, Sven? And hello, Weasel, as well. Sorry, I didn't say like hello. Tuning in. Actually, just gonna open my window, just get some fresh air. I'm stuck in a room with my computer on. Gets a bit warm in here. No worries, Sven. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna open my window. One sec. I hope Georgia cards won't be 50 euros for 1k. I buy 2k if they cost around 20 to 25 euros. I'm not sure, man. You should be alright though, Mr. C, right? Didn't you? Aren't you hitting let me see where you are. Mr. C. 250k. You're gonna get to 300k and sit there. What does 300k get you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6k plus 2. Alright, yeah, you will need to buy 2. Next week it's gonna be Mercer and Eugene as the card reward. Yep. Yeah, I heard that. I cannot hit 300k. Yeah, it'll be tough. Brought my tablet in the kitchen so I can watch. No worries, Sickness. What are you cooking, man? And it's so shocking how Eugene is so bad. They promote it as an exclusive S-Class. It's not exclusive, but it is terrible. Exclusive is like tournament rewards, like Georgia's exclusive. Like the stream, indeed. How many likes we got? I'll be the 10th like. Number 10. We've got 32 people watching the stream. 10 likes, come on. I know you got YouTube accounts, guys. I know you got YouTube accounts. I'm who in the Avengers? The Avengers. The Avengers. Or just Avengers. There we go, that's the 8-hour cooldown, or 8-hour warning. I passed them. The Avengers, there we go. $200k. Yeah. Your faction is going to be finishing in I always click the wrong thing. 31st to 50th. So you're going to get 2k, and then you get 200k. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to buy 3,000 worth of collection items if you want to get Georgia. Whoops. It's like, whoopsie. Unfortunately, I am by myself in here, so I can't declare war by accident and give people some free points. Too far from the first. I currently have it. You got lucky out with tier 4 level 1 max 6-star in there. I can either claim it, then transfer out of what region, or just stay in what region until level up is done, or I can just transfer. I don't think there's going to be a level up that starts on Monday. Like, yeah. I would transfer and not collect points personally, because you're not going to have a level up. They won't do another tournament, I don't think. So guys, get Mercer next week. I don't need Mercer, and I don't want Eugene, so I really don't care about next week's like events, tournaments. I'm doing 3 different things: chicken wraps, cottage pie, and spaghetti. Fussy in this house. Damn, that is next level. I'm doing. Sorry, I just read that already. 59k to go. Good luck. I'm sitting out at 300k. I just can't grind to 500k with the rate I'm hitting since the matching is so terrible. Constant top 10. It will get worse as the event goes on. It's always like that in War. Like basically, War of Champions is like a normal CRW in terms of like the top to bottom balance, where like eventually the bottom people will stop warring as much just because they haven't got as much to war for, and then it will be a lot of top end matchups. I think War of Champions will probably be better because you've got a lot more active people. We still need that exchange market though. Like I have so many leftover cards. I'd even take 1 to 3. Yeah, I think what they need to do is they need to bring in like a generic card, like a generic card. Like I said it. They do it in other games where they bring in like a global currency for their shards, and then you can spend that global currency on any shards you want, or maybe even gear. Like you can just you can put in your cards and buy gear and stuff instead. Looks like I'll be taking it easy on 20s next week as well. Yeah, I have taken it easy on War this weekend because like I've been really busy. But I managed to hit. I think I managed to hit 25k earlier in Order 66. Man, I hit pretty decently sometimes. Sometimes I surprise myself. Like I just went round hitting people, just checked the scores, and I was top scoring a lot of the time. My team's pretty fast though, all things considered. Hey there. We are mutants. Oh, you're in mutants. Nice, Cat. Nice. I'm trying to replace HP level 3 on a weapon, but the success rate is not increased above 65%. Having in all the territories also doesn't help. Please help me. HP level 3. Are you using a crit item? What do you think they might do to balance the trader? I don't think they're going to change anything. They might release characters like healers. That'll make him a bit more balanced. They might release a weapon that does healing. They need to fix certain things because the trader's still kind of broken. The healing of certain weapons don't work, like Arav's rush, or Arav's when he takes someone down, his weapon doesn't heal people sometimes, even if they're full. Like if they're full HP, they should still get the heal for things like infection, but they don't. Also, it does seem like the trader's weapon is a 1-turn infection on when you attack him. It should be 2 turns. And when you attack someone who's got stun on defense, right, you get stunned for 3 turns. That's because the turn you attack him doesn't count. Attack someone doesn't count as the turn you're stunned. It's 2 extra turns, like your next 2 turns. So it has to be a 3-turn stun. Whereas with the infection on the trader's weapon, when you attack him, the turn that you currently attacked on counts as a turn, which it doesn't do that on any other control or any other like on defense item. So it's only a 1 turn. Like you after 1 more turn, you'll get taken out. So yeah, they need to fix that for sure. They should have fixed that before War of Champions, if I'm honest. But yeah. I think this is gonna be crazy. But if you've got 2 traders, you're better off having one that doesn't have a very good active, so he does basic attacks, so that he gets his rush quicker. Because the rush is the bit that is the most dangerous thing about the trader. Sure, his active is annoying, but the second he rushes you and locks you in on that taunt, yeah, it's GG. So if you've got 2, you can rush turn 2 with a command with the trader. I think he's 66, right? That's the OP way of doing it for sure. So if you're lucky enough to get an S-class trader or 2, max out the rush on one and the active on one, and don't max out the active on the other. Make it so that he's not doing it every turn. Yeah, he's 66 AP. That means that he'll do his active turn 1, right? Let me see. Cooldown. Okay, you can do it basically to do it to level 7, and then he'll do a basic attack first turn. He'll do his active second turn. He'll get enough for his rush. He'll be commanded turn 2 by a command. So he just won't do a turn 1 active. He'll do a turn 2 active, which is fine. But that's you have to have 2 traders to really take control of that situation. Because if you've got 1 trader, it's definitely better off having it so that it's fully maxed out. What do you think? Oh yeah, sorry, I read that already. But yeah, I think they kind of feel like the healing that's in place already is already a counter to trader. They'll just maybe implement more heals. I need Rosita and Rick S. Good luck. Good luck. What's up, Gitish Kumar? Hello. Using all the crits, but still don't change the LT. I mean, using the crit item in the armory. You've got the item, right? You're adding the item. I only want his weapon to be 2 turns when someone is attacking me. He is great for my team, and they can keep it that way. But if it's not actually, it's not meant to work that way, you know. It's not a 1 turn, and right now it is. It's meant to be 2 turns, so it should be 2 turns, and right now it's not. Like, I know some people might think, but that's how it's worked when I bought him. It wasn't advertised that way. It was advertised as a 2 turn, and it's not right now. It's a 1 turn. No, but like imagine they brought out a character, right, and it said like, revive 1 character with the rush, but it revived 5. Now, sure, people will maybe be like, oh, it's really broken at the moment, but it should be quite obvious that they're probably going to fix that, right? Because it shouldn't be reviving 5. It should only be reviving 1. That's a really extreme, obvious case, but right? You get me. You get me. I mean, we did have that with Michonne. It was maybe handled badly, but that did happen with Michonne, where she was doing 1200% damage instead of 600% damage. For sure, it needs to be fixed, but in most games, the issue seems to go against me, so I am soaking in positive benefit once. I don't think it will go against you, because whenever you come up against a trader, it's going to be the same issue. People who can deal with a trader can deal with a trader regardless of whether it's 1 turn or 2 turns. But people who can't, that's where the issue is. And it definitely just should be what it says on the card, basically. Walker's slowing down a little bit. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for 30 minutes, then he did 1 more in 30 minutes. Might have been a tough one. It might have been second place, because second place just got a loss. That's possible. What's up, Nathan? Munching on some chili heatwave Doritos and hummus. Best combo. Don't at me. I've got some really sugary products. I've got some, what have I got? I've got 20 flapjack bites. Haven't eaten any of them yet. But basically I know I'm going to get tired today, and sugar seems to keep me awake, but also allows me to crash. If I have something that keeps me awake for long periods, I'll stay up all night. But with sugar, I have it, and within an hour I crash. So I can basically have those every like 20 minutes. And then when I finish my stream in the evening, because I'm going to stream until 1 AM later, I just stop having them. And within half an hour, I actually just crash. Flapjacks are pancakes, right? Am I just dumb? No, in Europe they're not. In the UK they're not. It's a bit different. I just Google UK flapjacks and you'll see what it comes up as. It's basically like oats, butter, you know, sugar. Flapjack is amazing. Yeah. Assume the SR this week is easy. No idea. OT cakes, yeah, pretty much. Lots of sugar in them, though. Well, maybe not. I mean, per bite, I think they're okay. Per bite, I think they're still bad for you, but per bite, it's not too bad. It's just you can't have one. That's the big issue. It's impossible. I remember I used to be really good at it, where I'd buy a box of flapjacks and it would actually last me a week. Like 20 bites would last me a week. Because I'd have 2 a day. I managed to control myself that much. Don't know how I managed it. Took where are the walkers from? Not 100% certain. Elmore, maybe, I think. What's up, Alan? I'm a long way away from having Mercer, Priya, and Princess team. That's the ones to work for, though. As a minimum. Priya leaders, beast. Princess is like monstrous. Mercer's nice on top. He's nice on top, but you need those 2 characters first. I just have Fruit Loops whenever I'm tired. Yeah. I'm sitting on 6k Wangfar cards, and I have never focused him. We balling. Yeah, didn't we come first in a faction level up where we got like 1k? I haven't really done too much with Wangfar on Hall, but I'm reasonably close. I've got 2 of him and a couple of 1,000 cards, I think. I got him on my other region though, because I kind of liked him, and he's been pretty useful against certain teams. His active 100% heal reduction to everyone for 3 turns is so nice. Like, I came up against an Aaron team, right, who had like 2 fast heal weapons and 2 tough bonus HP weapons, and then I think the last fast character had like the impenetrable defense, so like reasonably amazing weapons. But I just did 1 Wangfar active and then just rip. Want to join them? Well, they probably have minimums on certain things, but you have to know them basically. It's very clicky in this game, in every game. But if you've got like all the latest promos, you've got a chance. Do you ever do the 4-star part map? I haven't done that one for ages, mainly because you don't use them for any of the stuff I do. I do tier 4 3rd slot upgrades now, and they don't use those, so yeah. The only thing I use them for is like 5% increases on like attack and stuff like that. Yeah, we did faction level ups, awesome for cards. Yeah, faction, well, not awesome. It's okay. But yeah. We get 600 or so to 1,000 most times. What, did we get 600 Rosita cards recently? Was it 600? Have you ever thought about collabing with other RTS content creators, like make a faction together? I'm in a faction with 2 other content creators. I like your thumbnail. Is she coming out today? She is the reward for War Champions. She's the reward for the War Champions. She is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. I had something really weird happen with my video on YouTube with her though. I didn't get any money for my video for her. I'm trying to message YouTube support, like I got 0 money, which is really weird. I was just like looking at the analytics, it just said yeah, nothing. Then I got 20 pence and I was like, wait a sec, that's not right. So hopefully there's an error there, because that got quite a lot of views. I defended 6 times out of 8 versus Del Zin Zin. Posted my team in Discord and I'm still surprised that it can defend. Let me check. Yeah, your team's terrible, man. Worst team I've ever seen. I guess it. Let me just see. Oh, you've got a 6-star. Yeah, what the hell? You got 2 6-stars there. How's that defending? I was only joking with it being terrible, but I thought that's S-class Frost. I'm not sure how you're defending. I think your defense is worse than mine, and that says a lot. I don't know how you're doing it, mate. I don't know how it's being done. They might be like struggling to kill the trader and trying to take him out early and wrecking themselves on weapons or something. I guess people see the trader and get scared and maybe don't realize he's not an S-class, and then I guess Princess and Priya can take over. I don't know, that's funny. But you got 2 6-stars in there. Don't know how you're surviving. The faction that's in first is 177. I know. Yep. I hate the trader. It feels like idiot to open for alpha instead of the trader. He's the best defense and attack card ever. I don't have any issues, like 0 issues with the trader in one of my regions. That's mainly because I attack with Arav, and the only time I ever have an issue is where Arav's heal doesn't cleanse the infection, which sometimes happens, but I generally win in 2 or 3 turns, even against trader teams. Or really tanky trader teams. At this point, my defense and attack teams are virtually the same. Yeah, that's happening. I mean, that happens at the beginning of eras a lot for a lot of people. It changes a little later on. What happened to VV? I think it's more what the other factions did rather than what they didn't do. Like my Frost is level 1, tier 2. Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was an S class. I was like, well, it's still going to have decent stats. And then I saw his stats were like 2,000. Yeah, 2,700 defense, 3,400 HP. I guess most people won't attack him turn 1 if he's got an impaired weapon, especially. So he's still doing his job. He'll still be doing his job, you know. What did the other factions do? Win. Like, just do well. Is there an anti-turn 1 attack team? Mercers a lot of people use to try and stop turn 1 teams. Any turn 1 control, basically. Mercer teams. I've seen some Coles be used before. You can have percentage gain teams where you rush someone who can control, like a Diego or something like that. Or you try and just basically make it so that you wreck yourself first turn. So like you get an Arav with AP gains and just try and rush through. Add a payback. I mean, or you could be really cheesy and add a payback on your attack team. Yeah, you could do that. Just friendly dueled you and think you don't have Rampage equipped unless it doesn't show up as a swap weapon. Just long press on my on her. I don't think I have the same team. Let me just check. I don't think I have the same team as my friendly duel team. We'll see. What's up, Miguel? Yeet indeed. Yeet indeed. My friendly defense I don't think is my main defense. Is there not a rampage weapon here? Oh right, yeah. I actually must have swapped it out because I was swapping Priya, Princess and Arav around. Nice catch. I mean, I was defending in the last wars with her. I don't know how then. Don't know how I managed that. Okay. Alright. Nice catch. You can try and attack it now. Did you beat me though? That's the question. How many turns did that take you? Turns, 2 turns. Not bad, man. Oh wait, no. You didn't beat me. I beat you. In 2 turns I did that. Is that my Arav been naughty? It is. He's a naughty lad, he is. 4 rushes in 2 turns, man. Did my princess control you? Oh, you've got the same attack team as me. You're going for the same attack team as me, man. It's all about the mods, though. It's all about the mods. You have to have big taunt resist on Princess, otherwise... Yeah. I had Princess taunted 3 times in a raid earlier, but I still managed to win because she resisted every single one. She's got 73% resist. Because I could just then taunt the enemy. Arav is such a damn beast. He is. He's mental. He's mental. He doesn't even need like an offensive lead bonus. He can just still wreck. It's just crazy. I used to toss in Pete against tier 1 teams. If Pete has AP on defense, he can rush turn 2 fairly easily. I guess giving people bonus HP and stuff is pretty nice. Revives or shit, getting like the shields as well. I put up Shiva. Most run tier 1 Arav. They always go for that line. Yeah. I managed to make it so that my Arav and my Princess are in the same line, and Arav on defense teams generally rush that line, and they can both tank his rush because I made them both quite tanky. Vivi just matched Chaos Theory. Yeah, I guess it could come down to those matches. I think Vivi will come out on top on the matchups though. Like, from what I understand how it's gone, in terms of matchups, Walker's are first, Victor's the second. But in terms of actually winning more matches and competing more, it is as you see it. Because I think all of Scorched Madhouse, all of Victus's losses are against Walkers. At least they were yesterday. Probably might have changed now, but pretty sure that was the way it was. Does being different regions not let me find it? Yeah, you have to be in the same region to find a faction. Shout out from OC. I do see like a lot of a little bit of banter in global chat sometimes, which is pretty funny. I'm gonna buy a key real quick. I mean, I wouldn't transfer. I don't think you can even transfer yet. Outcast. Ah, okay. Where were Outcasts? I think they were top 20, right? There you are, 8th place. What's the 1, 2? I just want to try and find out how many letters you can have in a faction name. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, lockdown of YouTube is quite a lot. 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, probably 22. It's probably 22, right? That's the name of my faction. It's actually Lockdown of YouTube. Oh no, that's my name as well. Oh, it's my name and the name of the faction. Okay. Oh no, my name is Lockdown YouTube. Yeah. Your faction name could be longer than your actual name. Okay. Well, I used to be in Dead Rabbits in Lincoln way back. Your leaders are cool dudes. Nice. Nice. I actually can't buy a key right now since war is going on. Yeah, you can't transfer either because transfers are closed at the moment. Hey Christy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. Hope you're alright. Did you see the video on the Community Pools channel? That was your pools. I know that some people in the channel right now watch that. That was Christy's pools, who's in chat right now. Keep an eye on the table. Mutants are going to make a late run for first. Is this just a bit of a troll? Where are mutants? Are they down here or are they up? Are they a bit more high? Yeah, definitely. I could see it. You're playing those guys for fools, mate. They have no idea it's coming. No one knows it's coming. If possible, don't do now because we are transferring region. Right, yeah. Congrats on the pool. Yep, big congrats. Came out really late as well, but S-Class coming out. I hope that happens to me one day. One day it will, guys. I hope I'm recording when it happens, guys, because I am going to freak the hell out. I am going to go crazy. And I bet you are really just like, it would have been so good if you could have recorded your voice. Just the excitement. I love just hearing people's reactions when they get something like that. It's going to be crazy. Have you got a team to go around her? I mean, it doesn't really matter what team, because she's a rainbow elusive lead. That doesn't have to be melee characters, but it does help. I think I did a triple take. I saw you frantically scrolling to the end, like, please say I didn't just like imagine that happening, and it actually happened. Also, I love the fact that you paused for like, I think it was like 8 seconds, and then you took a screenshot. Just like, I could imagine the reaction at that point. I will record if Trader comes back. I'm doing it for you. Okay, yeah. If anyone ever does a big pool, I would say 40 minimum, but like hundreds are perfect. If you ever do a big pool, make sure you record it. I'll just put it up on the Community Pools channel. The bigger that channel gets, the more stuff I can do on there, you know? If I get 1,000 subscribers on that channel and can make it partnered and it starts making money, I'll just basically start giving people money who give videos. I'll just give people like $5 or $10 like Google Play cards when they submit. Or we could start doing giveaways on that channel and stuff. But it has to have 1,000 subscribers to do that, really. I think we've got 350 right now. That is actually a kind of a little mini goal that I'd love to get 1,000 subscribers on that channel. But I know it's only people who are interested in pools already who would do that anyway. Going to add for my defense, take out Mercer since Alufis isn't a real resist threat. Yeah. I'm coin poor now though. Yeah. Okay, we're going to stream for about 30 or 45 more minutes. How long have we been streaming for? An hour. Alright. I'm ending first in league. There's just no way second catches. Oh, 18k and I'm currently 5th in Champs Arena as well. Nice on leagues, you get coins for that. Right? If you're not in like the top 5 or 10, it's pretty trash coins, I think. Do I not even get to see solo leagues if I do? Yeah, it's very low coins until you get up to like, is it 10th? Yeah, 10th, then it starts to boost pretty quick. Like it goes to 500 and then it jumps 150 coins instead of like 10 coins. And then first place is 1200, right? Yeah. I think in one of my regions I'm 18th. I might get 400 coins. Yeah. Pretty disappointing. Oh my god, look all my coins I could get, guys. What are the prizes for first place? What for Warrior Champions? You get a character if you come in the top 3. It's more prestigious to come first, but it's mainly this thing down the bottom. It is kind of weird though. I have said this many times. For 6th to 4th, you get 20 bennies, but for 3rd place you get this. Like, I know this is more just, and it's really weird seeing like a high definition 3rd thing and then the really low definition graphics of what's his name? I don't know what this character is normally called, but like the definition, the pixelation on the character himself is really, really bad. Even her, like there's like a blur on the character. Pretty weird. But yeah, if you come top 3, you get the character straight up as an S class. Just get different amounts of armory tokens, but you also get like the first place thing. I like that they changed up the image this time as well. They didn't use the same image as last time and just slightly change it. They actually did change it quite a bit. The character's actually pretty good. I don't think she's like S tier in the game, but I think what's awesome about her, she's got a lot of versatility. She can be used in a lot of different teams. Like lots of different teams. Like she can be used on melee defense teams. She can be used on bleed attack teams. She can be used on pretty much any attack team if you need a controlling character. Because she gets quite a lot of AP from rushing. It's not bad. Hey look, what is happening to all the cards we are earning after we get the second S class of a specific character? This is only affecting a small percentage of players, but will soon affect the masses. I mean, yeah, I'm in the same position. I've got oh, the second S class. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is obviously a big issue. They need to bring in something. I kind of thought they should make it so that you could trade it in for a global like generic currency and then just use that global generic currency to get whatever you want when it comes to like gear, trainers, maybe other cards. So like another depot effectively. I'm 3rd in league. I'm jelly because it's going to be decent coins for coming, like I say, top 10. I just stay 6th to 4th honestly. I claimed 2k from the first 2 crates from milestones and problem solved. These 20 bennies. sure, you say that, but it is nice to have like all of these guys using their War Champion second place badge, right? All of them, well, some of them using this War Champions. Well, the majority of them using the World Champions second place badge from last World Champions. And I'm guessing most of the Victors are going to be using the first place one. Oh no, they're using Romanov. Okay. Not sure what that is. Who did we have come? I think these guys came third last time, right? No. I mean, there might be some mismatched teams. Some there we go. We had someone from the first place of War Champions 1 in this faction. I don't know. I mean, I've got a Tournament of Champions finalist badge in one of my regions, and I use that a little bit. I used the pancake one as well. I like the pancake one. But yeah, 20 bennies is hard to pass up, right? Not gonna lie. I have 2 S-class prayers, so all prayer cards are more useless. Same with Pete. Yeah, it's not so much those ones. It's like the ones where you, like, let's say the level ups, right? Let's say you came in like 80th place for a level up, but prayers, the cards, those are the ones where it's useless. They need to add something. I do agree, Mike. They do need to add something. Did you see the guy at the bottom of Walker's is S20? Never seen that before. It's gonna be like because of the trader and the fact that you can mod his weapon a particular way. I think that's the guy who was in my chat yesterday. Sly. Look at his reputation though, 40k. I like that. That I have more rep for the fact that he's got 40k rep than anything, because that just means you just don't give a crap about rep, and rep just doesn't mean anything. I've got more rep than him. I think I've got 60k rep. I drop my team all the time though. I guess they will be dropping their team a lot because they don't want to give away their main defense, but yeah. And I've got a Survivors Club pull in this region, guys, but I never pull any Survivors Club pulls in any region except my main region, just because it's a really bad idea. Just in case you get something good, like the salt would be pretty heavy. And I don't want to be getting my S-class pull luck on a region that I don't even play in, you know? Definitely not. Definitely not. Like, right now, if I got, like, the wacky Zash here, I'd be pretty mad. Oh, that's actually a really good gun. 30% defense, yeah. This gun's huge as well. It's so massive. It looks absolutely ridiculous when someone holds it. Let me see if I've got a tough character. I'm pretty sure I've got a tough character. Let's try and find a little tough character. Have I got a little tough character? Not really. I don't think I've got anyone who's like small. I mean, even someone like this. Let's have a little look. Let's go for trait. Oh, well, I think she's small. Well, no, she's not really. No. Okay, we'll put it in her hands though. It is ridiculous. Not sure if it shows on this screen. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. I love it. Okay, we're gonna just run a road map just to show you like what it's like on a road map. It look, I don't know, I just love it. I love it. It just looks ridiculous. It's taller than her nearly. The animation as well is a bit weird. Like she's gonna get killed here, but like the gun's so big that it doesn't even shoot. Like her entire body just becomes the gun, you know. Look at the animation. Like it doesn't even shoot. Like it just like waves. The whole thing just goes up and down rather than back and forward. Like, oh, this is so good. It's so funny. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the gun stocks in her face. You can't see down that sight at all. It's just too big. It's ridiculous. But it's like a good... It's a funny level of ridiculousness, you know. What's up, Danny, man? Welcome to the stream. What are the milestones like? The milestone rewards are pretty good in this. You get armory tokens for every milestone. The first milestone you hit, you also get this like participation badge, effectively. And then every milestone you hit after that, you get a platinum mod, which is pretty good, I guess. But yeah, lots of armory tokens. And then these ones have got, generally it's got a trash reward in there, like a Lilith and Ulysses. But then it's got 1,000 of the cards for the exclusive character. So let's say you finish in last place. It's really going to be hard to do this though, but if you finished in last place in the tournament, you are 51st to 1,000. You get 2,000 of the Georgia cards, and then I think if you hit every single milestone, you can get 1,000 of these every time. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. And in every box there's 1,000 Georgia cards as an option. So you can get Georgia like free to play, even if your faction comes last and you grind out 500k. But I think that'll be really difficult because the lowest factions, unless you've got like some proper like clutch player in the low factions, which is definitely a possibility, you're going to be matching up against easier teams in general. But you're not going to be matching up against first consistently. But yeah, it's not impossible. But generally, like, it's going to be hard to hit a top milestone if your entire faction's getting wrecked quick, because they'll eventually get to you, you know? CT just beat VV. Yeah. 130k gap. I mean, even that's going to be hard to close. Even that's going to be pretty hard to close. Such a troll account. I love that he just has 40k. Yeah, I love it. I pulled 1k carry cards last night. Hey, nice, Christy. Oh, wait, no, you don't need them. You don't... no, that's... I mean... the luck, though. That's actually pretty lucky. Oh, man. What's up, Johnny Gupta? What's up? Oh, you're seeing the... I was just reading all the lols and ruffles. Yeah, it's such a massive rifle. I'm not sure what's going on there. Props to the guy that made that. I know, right? What the hell did I just miss? Yeah, it's just... Laura's rifle, it just looks ridiculous. We've got it in a team on quite a small character. I don't think there's any, like, the only character I can really think of who's really small is like, what's her name? Sophia. If you get Sophia, who's like half the height of Farah here, she would just look absolutely crazy with that gun in her hand. I'm not sure if there's any, maybe Baby Carl, Blue Carl, or who else? Maybe Season 3 Clementine, but I think Season 3 Clementine's not too small. Because she's like 16 to 18 at that time. IRL, that gun would fly out of her hands when she shot. Yeah, take your arm off. Hey, what's up, piece of cake? How you doing, man? What was your game name when you were in Dead Rabbits? My name is on here. Yeah, Noah Lost or Lost Noah. He uses the same 2 words but different combinations every single time. I'm 600 cards away from another Carry-An. I have one, might keep as a 5-star. Wait, when you say another Carry-An, do you mean another S-class Carry-An? Or a 5-star Carry-An? What is her 5-star like? What is she like for 5-star arenas? That could be ridiculous, actually. Woman at the beginning of each wave, up to 2 teammates get elusive for 1 turn. Okay, she's not too ridiculous. What character's ridiculous as a 5-star? Is it Jackie? Yeah. That is stupid. I am straight up would say they should change that. That is actually stupid. 5-star arena defense team with all enemies get confused for 1 turn is dumb as hell. They should change that, but they won't. Sophia Blue put... Yeah, exactly. She's a mini. She's tiny. What's up, Peter? I'm doing alright, mate. Thanks for asking. I hope you're okay. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I think it's quite similar to the 5-star version of Mercer, where he only like stuns a couple. Got Clem as my 5-star arena lead. The 5-star green. I would definitely have her as my attack leader. I'm quite close to getting her. I'm like 600 cards, 1600 cards. So I need a few hundred more. And I'm straight up a lamer, right? When I claim Clementine as a 5-star, I am definitely going to be doing a video for it. How long are you planning to stream for? Probably another 20 minutes. 17 minutes. I'm going to hit an hour and a half, basically, on this stream. Doing well, great content, deserves to be viewed. No worries, man. Just chilling out on the stream. Check Discord, look. Let me show this. It's just too good. It's too good. Like, I'd actually have 5 of that with my defense team if I could. What kind of team is that for? What, you mean the rifle? The rifle's got 30% defense on it, so you could put on like anyone who's anyone who's a defensive character, really. $26 likes, guys. Thank you. This is cool. If you could pick up a Jackie team with the trader, who would the other 3 tunes be? Probably another trader. Like I was saying before, I'd probably have one trader fully maxed out, the other trader with his active up to 7. And then I'd have... I'm not sure who I'd have as the other 2. Probably Command Rick. And... I'd probably put Rosita in there, mainly for her active, though. Mainly for her active. You're not gonna war. Nah, I'm just we're just doing the War of Champions region, pretty much. I would say this is nice because I'm having a weekend off of having to stream War and stuff, but it is not a weekend off for me still. I'm still having to do a lot of shit, basically, in other stuff. quite a jam-packed weekend for me, unfortunately. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of a good thing I'm not in War of Champions, because this weekend has been horrible time-wise for me. Is there any team combo that you weren't able to defeat? Not really. I'd say the majority of the losses I have is me fleeing to not be slowed down. Like, let's say someone gets off a dual revive. Instead of taking like 8 to 10 more turns to beat that team, I'd rather flee and then beat 2 more people in that time, and that's what can happen. So that's why I do that. Hi, I'm Daryl Dixon member. Welcome. I do like that your faction is just called Daryl Dixon. Have we passed them already? There they are, Daryl Dixon. Can I? Have you got the same? Have you got the same name? I'm guessing not. Welcome to the stream, thank you. Any idea what next promo character is coming up next week? This week? You'll find out on Wednesday. But I do have an idea. But you'll find out on Wednesday. I'm facing Daryl Dixon. Oh, yeah, okay, you're facing their faction. But yeah, I don't think there's any combo that's unbeatable. It's only based on your own roster. My roster's pretty strong because I build like vanilla attack teams where percentage damage is like vanilla, right? And percentage damage will always work, but sometimes it might run into a little bit harder teams. Basically ones that can just be built ultra defensive like trader teams. It's never going to be the fastest either, vanilla teams, unless it's like early on or something. Like early on, Double Priya Rampage was insane. It probably still is to a certain extent now, but it's going to be falling off a little bit. Every time I see walkers, their wins are increasing. Right, yeah, it's because they're continuing to war. A lot of these factions' wins are increasing. Like what are we in 28th, 27th place? They've still got positive stats. Some of them do have negative in these positions. I don't know how Predators are 23rd. Look at that's really weird actually. They just warred a lot. 125 to the chopper. No, 100. That's really weird. How have they lost 14 more? Or 13 more? No, 14 more. But have warred the same amount of times. And then they're only like 80k behind. That is really strange. That just like that's such an odd one out faction. I don't think there's anyone else like that. Is there anyone else that's kind of like seems weird? I mean, that Vayvictor's stats do look weird. Not gonna lie, a little bit. But it's just because they have lost so little. But they've been outwarred. No, every other faction seems to be like kind of makes sense, but except the Predators just look really weird. Where are they again? Where are they? Yeah, it looks really weird. Everyone's doing their bit though. Very balanced scores, except one dude's quite. Oh, a couple of dudes have got like 500k. A few dudes. Yeah, I mean that's really strange the way that their win-loss ratio is and their placement. Like, look at that, 76 to 41. That means they've warred 107 times, 117 times. But they are a long way behind. It's so weird. So strange. Like Sparta here have done a lot more wars as well. Look, 8 less wins, but 32 more losses. But they're 80k behind. I guess their losses are just going to be quite one-sided in that situation. Okay, might finally have a temple. Not ideal, but as a free-to-play, I'm struggling to gather coins. Same region as Scorched Madhouse, so coins are valuable to at least compete in events. It's up to you how you want to spend your coins, but it's up to you. I would say for 100 pull personally, if you want to pull for a new character, and a 40 pull if you want to pull for a returning character. In terms of the value you're going to get out of your coins, that's the best way to do it. 38k more, and I'll hit my milestone. Nice, good luck. I'm taking a break since I hit the last milestone. Nice, Ocean Banana, nice. Bottom faction got a win, yeah they did. I'm level 49. If my faction was selected to play War of Champions, would I be allowed to play? I don't think you would have been, actually. I don't think you would have been. Unless they saw you were consistently scoring, but I mean, it's a problem with the game. Hopefully they fix that. That kind of sucks, because you could just say, you know, you could ask them to maybe increase your level to like 150 for the war, and then reduce it afterwards. They might do that to fix your matchups, but yeah. That sucks pretty bad that some people just weren't allowed to take part. I mean, I understand why it was done, because a lot of people were taking advantage of how the matchup system worked, but yeah. Just looking at the calendar, guys. I think I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday this week. This is my bonus stream. I think it's going to be Tuesday. I'll have to check. I'll know on Monday, basically. It'll be the day, like because there's a new event going to be announced soon. New multi-week event. And I'll just check what day that's going to be announced, and I'll try and stream on the day it's not being announced, so that I don't have my YouTube cluttered with loads of stuff. If it's getting announced on Wednesday, that's fine. If it's getting announced on Monday, then I'll stream on Tuesday. If it's getting announced on Tuesday, I'll stream on Monday, basically. That's how I plan things out. Are you actually in War of Champions, Ocean Banana? Or are you just hitting top milestone in normal CRWs? Normal CRW, yeah. I only managed to get in a couple of hours warring earlier. I think like an hour and a half. Not even that. I didn't have much time. I'm so tired right now, and I've got to stream something for 4 hours and then come back to stream here for a couple of hours. So tired. Get that 45-minute nap in. Hopefully something accessible like the last event. Yeah, I mean, the way they seem to do events, multi-week events, they generally do one good one and then one bad one in terms of how it's structured. In terms of like one being a bit more pay to win and one being a bit more accessible. Which I don't mind so much as long as the ones that is accessible has something decent in there. I didn't think the Trauma one was too grindy. It seemed like natural gameplay was quite it was quite beneficial, and they added the nice little missions and stuff on top. But yeah, what's up, Ash? Thanks you for tuning in. With this upcoming Onslaught event, I will have Pete. Nice. Onslaught's nice in terms of just getting lots of cards. So many Baker lads tuning in right near the end. Are you streaming, Moon? Okay, I'm shutting down my stream in just a couple of minutes. So if you guys wanna watch Moon when he goes live, just click his name and subscribe to his channel, and you should get a notification when he goes live after my stream ends. Okay, we'll run down the list. There's 7 hours until this ends, just under 7 hours. I'm going to be back in around about 5.5 hours, 6 hours, and I'm going to basically just tune in for the last hour of Warrior Champions, and we're going to see who the official winner is going to be of Warrior Champions 3, and then, as is tradition, apparently, I'm going to be doing a 10 pull for Kerry Ann. So we'll go through. First place, 180 wins and 0 losses, is going to be Walkers right now. Scorched Madhouse in second place, so with 170 wins and 6 losses. We have Chaos Theory in third, and I think that's going to be the main battle. Chaos Theory and Ray Victus for third place. And it could be quite close, but Chaos Theory quite a bit ahead now. 120k, 130k. And I'll just scroll through the rest so you can see who else is here. You sound a bit tired, buddy. I am. I'm exhausted. I'm going to try and get in like a 45-minute nap before I do something else, because I've got something else on at 7. Just need a bit of shut-eye, you know. Is it only... I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really had the time to tune into anyone's stream. I watched a little bit back of your stream, Mr. C and Moons, just to check, like... but I haven't really had much time, to be honest. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'll see you back here in around about 6 hours, guys. If you want to tune in then. There are plenty of people tuning in, like streaming Warrior Champions in the meantime now, if you want to go and watch someone do some Warrior Champion stuff. But if you want to tune in for the end of Warrior Champions, see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you early next week for a stream, Monday or Tuesday. I will be releasing videos tomorrow. I've got a really interesting video tomorrow planned in terms of like a character that I think is coming into the game, because I saw something that gave me an indication of a particular character that I think is popping into the game. But anyway, that is it in my stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and as always, you know the deal. One day I'm not going to say it just to screw you guys, but keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye.